Welcome to PFM Tax Africa, another presentation which will be in a different format than we are used to. It will involve an academy style presentation that would also have audience participation. After the presentation of the 2021 budget and following on the heels of the mid-year review and supplementary budget, Ghana experienced some deterioration in its fiscal performance in particular. We saw a deficit that had reached 13.5%, which even excludes bailout and other costs that are now being shown as footnotes or appendix memoranda items. This deficit obviously came after the revision of the 2020 budget, which had forecast a mere 4.5% deficits, which the fund IMF had revised to about 7 and 7.2, in fact later to 11%. Definitely, since deficits have to be financed, this fed into the debt numbers, which surprised many people, fellow citizens. The debt came close to 80%. Some believe if a realistic arrears were added to the 76 or 77% that was announced, and with a raft of domestic and external borrowing that occurred recently, including the sovereign bond, it is clear that Ghana's debts will exceed 80%, which makes it a country at risk of debt distress. So far, there hasn't been any indication that Ghana would heed to the debt service suspension facility, which the fund is implementing, for other countries. The medium-term trajectory was presented as bullish, but looking at the numbers, it seems to show the same revenue, the same pattern of revenue that has plateaued, around 11 to 12%. Expenditures of GDP, expenditures that are also, had increased significantly, but have not tapered, which is a recipe for similar or worse levels of deficit and therefore debt. So join us in the PFM Tax Africa Maiden Academy edition on the 27th of April, where we will adopt a PowerPoint presentation style with limited studio audience, but the majority of people joining by electronically, so we can dilate on these issues in more detail and answer, after the presentation, answer questions, but also, of course, inviting comments from those who will be, informed on the issues and can lead in the discussion. This will be another auspices of a moderator together with myself. Thank you very much.